Hi everybody, it's me, Crafty Witch. Welcome to my channel. If you are a returning subscriber, so glad to have you back. And if you are brand new here, welcome. I hope you subscribe and hit the bell icon so you know when I upload any videos, because I've been so random. So I really don't have a set schedule at this point in time, but maybe I will. I'll try to work on that. But anyway, I want to do a quick book review on this book. It's called My Fetch, The Art and Magic of Crafting Poppets and Voodoo Dolls by Tara Luna Wolf. Now, this is a very thin book, but don't let its size fool you. It is chock full of really good information, and I really enjoyed this book. I was really pleasantly surprised. I have never read anything by this Tara Luna Wolf before, and I wasn't sure what it would be like, but I really enjoyed this book. She has crammed into this little book a ton of photographs. There's pretty much photographs just about on every page, but she shows you different styles of poppets that she's made, and there's no sewing involved. So I've been making poppets for oh my gosh, 30 years. And the kinds that I make are typically, they look like little gingerbread people. And that's just the way I was taught to make them. And you get two pieces of cloth and, they're shaped like a little gingerbread man, like that. And then you sew it together, you stuff it, that kind of thing. With these poppets and her style of poppets, like this particular poppet here, there's no sewing involved. You use a bunch of cloth, use way more cloth than you would making it the way I used to make it. But then you form it like body part by body part with the cloth. And she does give step-by-step instructions here on how to actually make a poppet. And she talks about how everything has a meaning with it, even the color of thread that you use, the fillers that you use. She doesn't like using artificial polyester type of filling, so she uses herbs and crystals and gemstones, that kind of thing. Here's the head. She forms the head, and then she goes into further detail on how to form the arms and that kind of thing. And then she also actually has some worksheets in here that you can use if you wanted to. I really, probably won't use this for myself, but other people might. But what I also liked about it is, and this is something that I never thought to do before, but she incorporates the chakras into her poppet making. And I thought that was really cool. And it just kind of shows you that you can teach an old dog new tricks, right? I'm not a spring chicken anymore. I am more of a winter hen. But I do get inspiration from other people, and just, this is part of that continuous learning. And it's oh, why didn't I think of that? That makes perfect sense. It makes total sense. And yet I've never thought to incorporate that. So it's a little book, but it's worth its weight in gold, I think. I thought it was really good. There's a lot of photographs, and I do mean a lot. There's pages here of, poppets that she's made. And then towards the back, she goes into the different colors, the meanings of the colors. She also goes into, well, the chakras, gemstones and herbs and all that kind of stuff. And then she talks about adornments and, where to place the adornments, because that also can represent different things, if it's further up here versus if it's down in here. Her poppets, like this one, is wearing a skirt. She talks about how the skirt, it has nothing to do with gender. It has nothing to do with that at all. Doesn't matter if your poppet's meant to signify a male or a female. That has nothing to do with the skirt aspect of the poppet, and then how that skirt aspect is implemented into her style of poppet making, and then what it means when certain things are placed on certain parts of the skirt. So I thought that was really informative. So if whether you're new to the craft, whether you've been around the block a few times, I think it's worth the read. It's always nice to get inspiration and to keep on learning. And you know what? I thought this was a really good book. I definitely give it 4 cauldrons out of 5. So I thought it was really good. Really, really good. Go check it out for yourselves. My Fetch, The Art and Magic of Crafting Poppets and Voodoo Dolls by Tara Luna Wolf. Good job, Tara.